I'm ready for
All right,
football.
man, we are live. Back for another episode. Man, come on, man. So y'all can see it. So y'all can see it. Hold on, so y'all can see it, man.
Some broadcast, baby.
With your broke eyes.
Yes, sir.
A cut talk broadcast mashup, man. We had to
below
do
the
it,
belt,
man.
baby. Don't
Had
hit
to
below the
do it,
belt.
man. Got the homie Adam Willis in the chair.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
As always, got the homie
Yes, sir.
Smooth in the building,
sir.
man.
My dog,
Yes,
love, Brody.
Yes, sir. Love, brother.
Normally people say we outside.
We is today.
We really outside.
Really outside.
Really outside.
Beautiful out here,
Man,
too.
it's
sure.
a beautiful summer day. And I was telling my wife, like, we got to take advantage of this debt.
Yep.
It's paid for. Let's get out here. Let's get on it, man.
You built
it? No, we had somebody do it, though.
Okay, you ain't wrong.
No,
Solid.
so we got to get out here, man, get active. But it's only right we have my guy back here. He was just talking about numbers and what they doing. So I want to give him the floor in terms of, like, what y'all doing with y'all pod. Monetize now. I want talk your stuff on that.
And we monetize on a couple platforms, on TikTok and Facebook. We still, on the up and up, but we still are doing our thing a little bit better than we've been doing. We're still fairly new.
Yeah.
Our third year anniversary is May 5th.
Okay.
Always Cinco de Mayo.
Hey,
That's
big for boxing.
Yeah.
That's big for boxing.
We
for
brought
sure.
it. We brought it back this episode.
Yes, sir.
We brought it back this episode. I'm pacing myself.
Shit.
I'm pacing
Right. We gonna get him right.
Pacing myself.
But yeah, no, we got we up at 11K on Facebook. So if you're not, follow me, Adam Willis. Follow Below the Belt Boxing and Broadcast on Facebook. Below the Belt Boxing, a broadcast on Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans. No, I was looking.
Below the Belt on that.
Hey, them boxers they be promoting it. They be having
do, don't they?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, what?
I ain't mad.
OnlyFans on their ass. All right.
What I'm gonna say in terms of the podcast game and in terms of somebody who give me inspiration, man, what they got going on over there, I'm definitely locked in. I'm tapped into what they doing.
Facts,
so,
me too, bro.
Gratitude,
I would say, bro, it was crazy. Our biggest video was the one Adam was on.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah,
nice.
Like straight up.
Okay, that's dope.
So,
all right, shout out to the bros and the cut talk people, man.
It only makes sense. And with this episode, because last one was so turned, we didn't even get to our thing. So how the show goes, we'll talk about our sports and other like topics. Then we'll end it with a thing, which is like a real life topic. You here with your experience just with life and everything. I feel like in your boxing background, the thing's gonna be perfect for you today. I don't tell it, just so when we talk about it, it's raw.
Okay, yeah.
So before we jump into the sports shit, I gotta ask you, I read online a little while ago, homie was talking crazy to you.
I seen it too.
Said, what's up with the gloves? So what?
You gonna knock him out?
Is homie say?
He say. Everybody say. I be trolling with people, man. I troll with people. I'm not gonna pull up on
good.
I'm never gonna pull up on
You licensed.
Everything is content. Content over everything, man.
Have you been back sparring yet? I know you had talked about it.
You
gonna do it?
I lost about 20 pounds since the last episode.
Okay.
That's why I got the short sleeve. Last time I had the hoodie on, I don't want to show all that, but no. So I've been getting back into it, not as a goal of like trying to get back into boxing per se, but I would like to take on a couple exhibitions with maybe other podcasters or maybe some people who boxed before as well, or any trolls.
Yeah.
Who think they like that?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro.
These trolls, for the trolls, I won't train out one day, and I let you have 2 months of training straight. And I won't train one day.
Still don't do it, man. That's a trap. That's a 2-3 trap, man. Don't do it.
Former Golden Gloves.
Let me ask you this, bro. So when y'all go to those fights with the pod and y'all watching, do it ever be like, damn, man, I can still.
All the time.
Still do this.
All the time. I still be up and down. People like, he about my weight class. But I try to push that to the side because that's mostly all ego. But it's kind of some real shit with that as well. But I let a lot of people have it because we have a really good up and coming generation right now.
Okay.
Man, the Junior Olympics just happened. We had some successful people from Old School Boxing Gym, Bruce City, UCC. Man, they did their thing. A couple winners, some female winners, women winners as well. So
nice.
They're doing their thing, man.
That's dope.
Man, salute to my homie one more time.
Yes,
man.
sir.
For sure, bro.
For real.
That's big.
Yes, sir.
Last pod, man. When was my last pod? Like 2 weeks ago? The playoffs was still going on.
That was the finals.
Yeah, finals. Boston won it.
They got it.
Shout out to Boston, man.
Yeah.
That's a great team.
Figured out
All
the thing.
around.
It's a great basketball team.
All around good team.
And I hate Boston, but they got a great
the
team.
thing with that one,
As a Kobe fan, you gotta hate Boston.
I feel you.
You got the green on.
I feel you.
You gotta hate.
But like, the thing, because we were saying last pod, like, we ain't think Kyrie was gonna play that bad, like,
Right.
the whole series. Speak on that, bro. What was up with bro?
I don't know
though?
that, bro. Like,
He had the one good game
I don't
in Dallas.
understand
Yeah,
it.
one
I
good
don't
game.
understand that. Like, I don't know. Maybe Clay helped them out. Maybe.
You think so? You think that
Man,
move-
they need something. They needed something. They needed something they was missing.
Something to spread the floor a little
Like
bit.
Boston had it where if Tatum was playing bad, they still could win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Kyrie play bad, they losing.
It's sad.
If Luka play bad, they
Because
losing.
Luka put up like what 28.
He played good and he was
It
hurt.
was a hard 28 though. because
Sure
boy, that defense was a monster.
Yeah, bro. It's a
that's
lot
why
of good
JB
dogs.
got his little
JB.
MVP.
A lot
off
of
that.
dogs.
JB.
I think Tatum should have got the MVP though.
I do too.
You think? I think JB should have got it.
I think
Explain.
JB should have got.
Explain.
I think they gave it. I do believe it was a sympathy award
Okay.
type of thing because JB always said I never win nothing. I'm never
Yeah.
on nothing.
Yeah.
But I think he played great on both ends of the
Yeah, he
floor,
did.
man. Like,
I
was
think
a
he their
big
best player.
factor.
Because
All
of
around.
that reason. No, because of
All
that reason.
around. Yeah, I give
If
it to you.
Tatum just showed me this season in the finals, he can play good without scoring.
Okay.
That's true.
One question to
He-
both of y'all.
he used to
One
be like
question to
that.
both of y'all. And I hear y'all. Tatum's on the Olympic team.
Is he?
He on the Olympic team. So
He
you
got
think-
history
you
with
think-
that, though.
You
He got
think
history.
JB should have that spot?
No.
Nah.
You told me something a long time ago, and you're kind of right. JB is a Rolls Royce, and Tatum is the Lamborghini. He is. That's exactly.
I like that. I
That's
like that.
exactly what it is. Tatum polished with, with his moves. He got more moves than JB. He got
more finesse.
Yeah, but when it come down to JB was punching on people.
Yeah.
That dunk he did,
Yeah.
he dunked
Crazy.
off the screen, boom, in between.
The one thing for that team, though,
Nice.
which I hope they never fall into, is what we talking about.
He going.
Tatum have a good game, JB looking like, watch me next game.
I think they figured that
I hope
out.
they never fall into that, bro.
I think they have before, but
Yeah,
now
in the
they
beginning.
maturing.
Yeah.
They getting older because they didn't play some years now.
Yeah.
I think they probably had that problem before. That's probably why they was losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think JB does have a certain chip on his shoulder. Like I think
He should.
JB is good and really good at more things than Tatum is.
For sure.
Yeah.
But like what Tatum is good in, he's a 10 at it.
Right.
9 and 10. He may dip to like 5, 6, maybe even a 4 on some attributes and everything. Or JB still on top, steady in that 7. But I think the thing that pushes JB more than Tatum is he got that dog in him.
Yeah.
He's gonna dig down.
Yeah.
Tatum, he a little too pretty for me.
Cute.
Not looking at
Got the curly hair.
Cute.
He look like El DeBarge.
Yeah. Don't touch me. He don't like getting touched.
He cry a lot.
Like,
He
yeah,
do.
like and he's
Luka
just-
cry a lot too.
Oh, he
my
definitely cries
God.
so
Yeah,
much.
he gonna have to work on
His
that.
face be
offseason.
red as hell.
Yeah.
Man. But I think JB that's what pushes him over Tatum is that dog that just brings out another spectrum in his game. Where Tatum still has a consistent game, he's still doing his thing, the pull-ups and all that. But JB gonna dig down, loose balls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like dig deep.
For sure.
Put clamps on the. I want to
Get on the ground for it.
Yeah, I
I
want to
done
hold
seen
him.
him,
Don't
yeah.
take me out. I got him. Don't switch nothing. I got him.
He a dog.
JB would be a good boxer.
He would.
He'd be a dog
He
as a
would.
boxer. Yeah.
He'd be like
It's crazy how much people. It's crazy. It's crazy you saying that like a lot of football players and basketball players is implementing boxing in
a
their,
lot of
in
them
their
are
training.
boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
And they probably in the best shape because of
Yeah,
it.
for sure, man. Like I put a post on Facebook before saying that you think you in shape until you get up in that ring and even spar. You know what I mean? Because I've seen triathlon athletes, swimmers, soccer
Yeah.
players, tennis players, cyclists, all these guys that are in tip-top shape training for the Olympics,
Yeah.
and they come and train at the Olympic Center in Colorado Springs, and they spar with us and everything like that, and they gas out in 30 seconds like everybody else.
So let me
That's
ask you,
what
bro, because you hooped before
Mm-hmm.
and you box. What's in terms of boxing being a harder sport? What makes it harder in terms of like?
You have the ball all the time.
True.
You have the ball all
True.
the time. You can't pass it. You can't substitute.
True.
You can't
True.
take a breather. Ain't no stopping action.
Right,
Maybe
right.
if a mouthpiece, but you
Yeah.
do that too many times, you get a penalty.
Right.
You know, but it's also that mental thing. You know, it's like the
getting hit in, still being.
Like, you know, I want to throw it, but I know something may come back. So you got to overcome that, and that right there, the mental part, that gasses you more than the physical.
I heard
that
makes sense.
I heard Parker.
I didn't even think about that.
It's the worrying. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
So you know, like so back in the day, we don't do this anymore. We're good men.
Yeah.
But so remember, like when you was a kid, you were race. Hitting. Yeah. But let you get chased by the police.
Oh, that's different.
You gassing because mentally, I don't want to get caught. I don't want to get caught. So you
right.
Running, not running fast. You running like you in a dream. You know what I mean? So it's the same mental thing like that.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Pressure on it.
It's that pressure. That pressure was
for sure.
I heard something else interesting about boxing. Heavyweight Parker. He said you gotta learn how to get hit in terms of sparring. If you don't spar for a while, then you spar again. You're not gonna be as sharp because like the feeling of getting hit ain't.
Yep.
So speak on that.
Okay, so you even bruise easier. Like if I'm you remember this when we used to work at Ruby Tuesdays back in the day, and then I come in with some marks.
Yeah.
And I be like, people be like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. Marked up. I'm like, it's just the game.
Yeah.
But even like the little things, like you'll block a shot and your glove will rub off on your skin. You'll bruise like that.
Yeah.
And so but the more you do it, the less you bruise, the more your body and your skin gets used to that impact and everything like that.
So is it healthy? I mean, I don't know a boxer's regimen, but is it healthy to do a lot of sparring in training when you got?
No, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's very good. It'll get you really, really good. But too much sparring, like you see a lot of these guys like a James Toney. Yeah. You see how he's talking now. Yeah. He's kind of messed up, slurring. But he was notoriously known for not training. All he would do was just spar to get in shape. And that's it. No calisthenics, no running.
His career.
None of that.
Okay.
And so, but he would spar, but like that has a wear and tear on you because you're not in shape. You're getting in shape, so you're gonna get hit a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, you're better actually. You know, like when you're practicing and you're in the gym scrimmaging, you killing in the game. Like damn, I gotta do it like I was scrimmaging.
Right,
you still be good, but you're like damn, I'm better in scrimmaging. Same thing as sparring. You know, you trying. I'm trying crazy. You know, I'm doing like Hank one hand combo. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that in a fight unless the guy is just overclass and overmatched. You know what I mean? So you trying new things. You like I said, you're getting hit more, and it's just not good to do a lot of sparring.
Okay.
It's really good to do some sparring, but you gotta have somebody in the corner. Like no, you can't. You gotta do it this day. If I see you kind of like weakening up, go a little bit light, everybody, but don't go too hard until you kind of get that second wind back. It's a science of sparring as well as it is to fighting.
Okay,
that makes sense.
I can understand that because a lot of guys get hurt in sparring, and they say Shakur hurt his hand in sparring
all the time.
Doing his last fight.
We gonna talk about him.
That's why he was running.
We gonna say that for later. But on the basketball tip again, we gonna talk about our Bucks later too. But the Paul George deal, Paul PG to Philly, I like the move, but just in terms of like personally, going from LA to Philly,
it's a little different.
That's gonna be rough on him.
He got a family.
Yeah, he a family dude, so it'll be big for him. Maybe he'll be more focused though. You never know.
I think he'll be more focused. I think, he's from LA, right?
Yeah.
So he's probably gonna be used to the Philly is hard.
It'll be rough on him.
It'll be rough on him. You have a good game. And you had 2 turnovers. Oh, you trash ass. Trash.
Garbage.
Like, damn, I had 42. You could have had 50. You made your free throws. So, and that's cool, but I think that's good for him.
Yeah.
He's kind of laid back. He needs that fire in him.
He is.
And he ain't got to be the first option, though. That's another thing, too.
No, he can almost get away with being the third over there.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
But
that's scary.
It ain't going to be enough, though. And the reason why, bro, I look at the team that's winning. You got to have a bench. Like, Boston didn't make that transition till they got Drew.
Yeah.
Them dudes are important, man. Come playoff time. Porzingis. A lot of them dudes win series. White won them some games. Like, you got to have them dudes. Like, if you ain't got them dudes.
Right.
Paul George gas.
I could tell about White lining before he cut. I knew he was going to be a problem. He stick around looking like that.
Hey, Dawg said, oh, he's serious this year.
He's serious.
He cut that hair.
Man, you say that. I remember Charles Barkley was making fun of him. Danielle's like, leave him alone. Like, he had the hawk, and it was him
half court.
The headband to be like, right here, like, buddy, it's time to come home, man. Come home, man.
Like Caillou looking.
Right. But
the Homer Simpson too.
Then, you know what I'm saying, you got them Philly in the mix. Then New York did what they did.
Oh, that's a really good.
To me, that's the team.
That's a dope ass story.
Yeah, it
like
is.
that is a. Cool,
you almost got to root for them.
You got because I messed with them in college.
Yeah,
like I fucked with.
It was cold. It was cold.
Yeah. But I still think, and we're gonna talk about our buck. I still think us healthy. I think we better than both of them.
76ers and Knicks.
Yes.
I
us healthy. What you feeling, bro? What you feeling, bro?
No.
Oh, explain. You don't feel the same?
I don't know, man.
Bucks fully healthy.
I don't know. I feel like Milwaukee ain't really. I don't know, bro. I feel like they need to be younger, athletic. They got some dudes, some new pieces.
Yeah.
But you still got Lopez right now. So, I think they're gonna move him? I think they're gonna move him.
You think it's enough out there to?
No, I think the Bucks trying to get. They said they want a first round pick for him.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna give up that.
Just let him go. I mean, just get him out of there now. Like, just get somebody athletic who want to run up in the court.
Oh.
They need an athletic dudes to be around Dame and Giannis.
I think they should pick up either both or one of the two. They should try to get Bobo, or they should try to get Ingram.
That's why I think they should try to get.
They should try to get
Ingram would be perfect with them, man.
I feel like Bobo would be too big of a chance. We don't know.
I know.
Ingram,
no,
sure.
but some people can.
Ingram,
some people with the style of play like Bobo. I don't think he's a bad player. I think he
don't
even get to play.
He don't get the chance.
Yeah, but in Milwaukee, with him running the court with Giannis,
you play him at the 5?
Yeah,
absolutely.
He'll run. Like, you need some gunners with dude. Giannis ain't gonna slow his game down.
Yeah.
But Giannis need that around him.
Yeah, because it does come to a point. Sometimes Lopez is getting older. And he's slow, man. He's slow.
I do like Taurean Prince. That addition.
I like that.
That's a big pickup for them.
Yeah, I like that addition.
He upgrade from Crowder to me.
Yeah. Did Crowder leave or he's still on the roster?
I think he's still with us.
I think eventually he's gonna be in W.
Yeah, I mean, Crowder is getting older, man.
He's not bad, but like you said, he's getting older.
Yeah.
He's been moved around.
He still can shoot.
Yeah. He got injuries too, though.
He was on a long portion last season.
Yeah.
Long portion. Yeah. I know. I was playing with 2K. I'm like,
that's why I think they need some younger dudes, man. Like Beauchamp. I mean, he got to play more. Like, it's time to play some of these younger dudes now. Like, throw them out there. Like, you ain't gonna play Middleton the whole year, so these day chance to play. Like, come playoff time, playoff mid, gonna be what he gonna do.
Is he gonna be here though?
He got that big contract. I don't know who's gonna take that.
No, I think at this point you just gotta keep.
I don't know.
You gotta keep him fresh,
bro.
You gotta keep dude on ice.
We can't. Even if we want, we can't try. Nobody.
You can make the playoffs with him missing half the season now.
Yeah.
And then when he in the playoffs, he showed he can still ball.
Yeah. He's a big portion of us winning the championship.
Oh, for sure. You got him. You stuck with him. Like you said, nobody gonna take him. But that's not the problem. They just. You look at Boston and New York. They younger. They hungry. They faster. Like. Bucks is just kind of slow.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Are we the oldest team in the NBA?
Almost.
Giannis pushing 30.
Yeah,
or might be 30.
We 29, but it's like, damn, 29 is old in the NBA. You know
it kind of is. You look at Anthony Edwards and Ja and all them. Like, what is they? 20.
Everybody's so young.
Ja gotta be like 25, 26.
Ja coming back to. I mean, I think he's gonna come back with a
guns
vision.
Down, young man. Dare to be different. But
I think he's gonna come back hungry. I think Anthony Edwards took some of his shine.
Yeah, you did. It's a lot of that shine.
Anthony took a lot of his shine. I think people forgot about Ja.
I think that Marcus Smart Ja combination would be deadly if they both healthy. Because Marcus Smart love him.
Yeah.
Like, he like playing with him. And he fit that Memphis. Marcus Smart would be a good boxer too.
They just gotta. He'll be
a good boxer too. Like, hey,
like Sean Porter out there.
Yeah.
For real.
They just got a center, so.
So we'll see, man. It's a lot of good things, man. How you feel about? I'm sorry.
No, go on.
I was gonna say, talking NBA. How you feel about the Lakers, man? How are they?
So I'm gonna say this.
Man,
that's what I'm
gonna say this. We gonna save the Lakers for last because they lead into the thing.
Okay, yeah.
Come on. That mean you finna say something bad about my team.
No.
We gonna say something bad about it.
We gonna save it because we gonna say them last. We gonna do our boxing talk. Then bring back out the Lakers last.
I'm ready for it too.
It goes.
I'm ready for it, bro. I'm ready for it.
It goes to the thing, but I do want to speak on Klay one time. First, not even just the Dallas move, but just the war. The Warriors breaking up legend. That dynasty, bro.
Sad to see it go.
It's time though.
And it just think like I think the Warriors bit themselves in the back because like getting rid of Jay Poole, which was a mistake, signing Draymond, which was a mistake, and then not letting
Kevin Durant go. Picking Draymond
how many of y'all think they have KD?
I think they picked Draymond over Clay, and I didn't agree with that. And I do think Dre big for their team, but you had to cut ties with somebody eventually.
But they at least have 4 or 5 more.
It had to be Clay.
KD was still on that team.
It shouldn't have been Clay.
KD was on at least 4 or 5 more championships.
I think they have a couple more.
For sure.
Yeah, they would have.
It's hard to get that many more, but they would have definitely had some more.
Yeah.
Because KD fit that system so good.
Yeah. What's the mindset, bro? Y'all letting Clay walk like y'all
nothing. Yeah. Well, I get why they let him walk for nothing because the Clippers wanted him.
Lakers wanted them too.
They said that they didn't want to give him to somebody in their division. So I kind of understand that, but you still finna see him in Dallas.
Still gonna see him somehow, some way.
Yeah. Okay. In terms of the Dallas dynamic, bro, how y'all think he gonna fit?
I think he'll be good.
Got 2 dynamic guards.
I think it's perfect.
He gonna be sitting on the island by himself.
I think it's gonna open the floor up more for Kyrie. Who could work a little bit more.
Yeah.
So he can have open shots.
Yeah, they gonna have a lot of open shots. You know, Kyrie used to Clay. He dealt with him before, so you know what he can do. He done had that vengeance a couple times.
Right.
So it's good to see them working together. And I think they're gonna play really, really well together.
Question for you in terms of you had the Achilles. Clay had the Achilles. In terms of him trying to get back to what he once was,
he ain't gonna be that.
No,
what would you think it's done?
He ain't gonna be that.
I don't think he's done.
Defensively, that's where he.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He used to be good on defense.
What would you if you had to give him some point like, hey, bro, like, what can I do?
Guard the 4.
Man.
He got the body for that, bro.
No, man, we gotta run this zone, coach. We gotta run this zone.
But in terms of dealing with the Achilles, bro, what you think would be the best? Because he like a year removed from that.
About a year or 2, man.
Do Achilles mess with you moving side
laterally?
Mess with you laterally, like more than you know. And then it's also like mental, because you don't want to you still thinking about it.
How did you bounce back from yours?
I said I'm still bouncing back.
Yeah.
I'm still.
It still bother you sometimes?
As far as strength wise,
okay.
I can't really burst like that anymore.
Yeah.
Not right now. I mean, I feel it coming back, but shit, I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? I'm 37 now.
Right.
And so as it's getting better, I'm still aging a little bit. So it's kind of meeting in the middle in a sense.
Yeah.
But I think he can bounce back, but he's not gonna be nowhere near he was.
Nah.
At least defensively.
Yeah, because that's what set him apart.
Yeah, because
he ain't even what he is offensively no more because of it, probably.
Yeah. But I think that's all mental though. I think he was trying to get that contract. I think he was trying too hard last year to make an impact and everything like that. But I think he's gonna be more comfortable with being a third wheel into this new team, where he's gonna say this is my city, man. Y'all better work how I work.
Right.
He's a new kid in town. He's a new kid in class, so he's gonna see how everybody else does things, and he's skilled enough to fit himself into that mode.
Facts.
Yeah, I think. But the West, bro, they got OKC at the top. You know what I'm saying? Who else is at the top of that? Minnesota.
Don't sleep on Denver.
Denver's gonna be. Denver might be. Denver hurt themselves a little bit.
Like
KCP gone.
This is true.
That's big for them, bro.
Underrated,
for sure. Them players is big, man. For
I
the
think
teams,
OKC coming out next year.
Who they get? They get anybody?
I don't know who they got, but who they got.
They getting better,
bro.
Yeah, they getting better every year.
Chad, better every year.
You know what I'm saying?
He getting better. Yeah.
Jalen Williams. They got dude from New York. They got dude from New York. Hartenstein. They got him over there. Yeah.
They tough.
They gonna be tough.
They missing one more player though, I think. If they would have got like Paul George, like Durant, somebody like that, a scorer, they need one more scorer.
If I'm Durant, I'm making that move.
I think so too.
If I'm taking a little discount, I'm going back.
You see, I'm talking about Westbrook going to Denver.
Hey, I seen that too.
That would be really good for them.
I seen that too.
I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
He would take Reggie Jackson's spot because Reggie Jackson got a better.
He do just enough to kind of
a lot of passes,
get them going. Yeah.
I think Westbrook could be a good boxer too.
No, Westbrook.
Dog is he's great, bro. He's in great shape. He'll be
punching niggas in the nuts.
I think he'd be like a mixture between like Roy and B-Hop. The natural explosiveness.
I just think Russ would be too turned up, bro. He'd be too turned up in the ring, bro. Like Russ, chill, bro. It's round 1, bro. Chill down a little bit.
My dog AJ Brown been doing a lot of boxing training this summer.
Yeah.
Working out with Cool Boy.
Okay.
Been in the same gym with Ennis, like.
Okay.
That boxing big, bro. Like getting off the line, like.
Yeah.
You got to use your hands to get off the line, get a receiver off of you, you know, or get a corner off of you.
You know what's crazy? I think we should. We low-key got a hunt for Dame, because Dame is into boxing.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Fuck with your boys.
He love boxing.
Right. I'll spar with you. I'll put them hands on you. And you can cross me up and hit me with the J. It don't matter. We can go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
And he trained with it too. Big too.
And he's good too.
Yeah, he look like it.
We need a help. Dame need. I hope he.
Hey, I think he will.
Eating right.
I think he will.
He got to come back and.
Dame ain't like that every year.
Guy,
yeah, he will. I think he will. But you got to put the right pieces around him.
That's it.
We all know Dame don't play defense.
Yeah.
Put some dudes around him who can play defense and get on the wing.
He tried.
He just it ain't his game. It ain't his game. He a scoring guard.
Yeah.
And if you put some Taurean Prince and maybe. You know, that's a good pick for them, dude. Like, they'll be straight.
Like Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram would be perfect. I would love for them to get
Ingram.
But
we can't keep Mitty and Ingram, though.
Get Mitty out of here.
Okay.
Don't take him on, though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we throw some in there with him, but they
Ingram will be dope.
Pelicans got to get rid of him because they just got DeJounte. That's going to be a good pick for them, too.
That's hard.
So they got to get Ingram out of
here. That's hard.
They did get DeJounte Murray.
He tough, man.
Hard.
That's going to be a good
With
team.
CJ, too? Oh,
yeah,
my God.
Defense.
They're going to be straight.
Yeah.
I always say, man, people got to watch out for the Pelicans.
Oh, they getting better.
They got to watch out for the Pelicans.
But they only go as far as Zion take them.
That's it,
man.
If Zion wanted to play,
down, bruh.
Bro, if Zion got in shape and wanted to play, they would be scared. They would probably be a championship team.
He would be scary, bro.
Absolutely.
They're a good team, bro. He holding them back.
They'll be top 3 real instantly.
They blaming it on Ingram. It ain't Ingram's fault. Why they losing?
So
it ain't CJ fault.
We're going to do this. Basketball. And shout out to the WNBA.
Shout out.
I ain't even going to say. I don't even watch it because it's trendy. I really be
they
watching.
Hooping. They hooping.
What?
You been on that, though.
If you want to see a good team play hard, bro, and just grind up, watch the Chicago Sky. And I don't even mean just because Angel Reese on the team. But just watch their team.
But her mentality makes them that way.
Bro, they play
for sure
hard, bro. Like
she bring a different kind of.
Like salute to them.
I think she gonna mess around and win that Rookie of the Year. Man.
I think so too.
This is what it is. This is what it is with Angel Reese, bro. Y'all know how Giannis be like, yeah, Giannis so good. If he just got a jump shot,
she missing some of her.
That's how she is.
Yep, she's straight.
I told her, I gave the analogy to Danielle. I'm like, Angel Reese basically is somebody who got a 3.0 in school and couldn't read. Like, bro, how you get a 3.0? You ain't cheating. If she just got certain things offensively, I think eventually she'll be better than Kayla.
Do you think she's gonna work on that?
She needs to.
She need,
bro. She need. If she work on that and add that to what she do now, bro, she gonna be dangerous, bro.
What's crazy about
dangerous.
What's crazy about that is that because the WNBA, going into the WNBA from college, it's a short. You don't have a big training camp. You got a couple weeks before you start playing again.
Right.
But, when she was training for them, she was working on that. She was hitting them threes and stuff.
She get that
she got
down.
A good form.
She do.
She gonna be dangerous, bro. But
and she like to bang. She play like an old school power forward.
You can't put your Herbo in there, man. We'll get you right.
You got it in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I be tuned in. Y'all read in between the lines, bro. I be tuned in.
Yeah.
But she
reload the belts.
Be tuned in, bro. But like, shout out to Caitlin Clark too, man.
Yeah, she tough. She changed the game.
I feel like what she brings to the game and just her style of play, bro.
She in a bad situation though.
She is though. Her coach is bad. I'm gonna say that right now. Her coach is bad, and her teammates. She need to get with some people who ride for her.
Yeah,
like she need to.
They low key might be hating on her.
They low key hating on her.
They are.
Bro, the fact that she be getting knocked down like that, and her teammates don't do nothing. That's crazy to me. There's no way nobody knocking my team.
Bring the heat, cuz.
Right. But
they need to enforce it.
And shout out to Asia Wilson. That is literally.
She the best player in the league.
Female Melo, bro.
She the best player in the league.
That is the female Melo.
She played like I don't mean this in any type of facetious way or whatever, but she played like a nigga.
Yeah,
bro.
Straight
with
up.
the moves, like, come on, man. Like,
she got a shot too.
She got a shot.
She tough. Bro, she the best girl in the league to me.
By far.
She is.
By far. And she's a 2-time MVP?
Yeah.
6'5",
two-time champion?
Yeah.
2-time champion.
Big body.
Yeah.
Shout out
6'5"?
Yeah. Shout out to Arike too. From here.
Yeah.
Doing her thing, man.
Man.
But shout out to that league. They on the upper. I just hope they don't bring themselves down.
Yeah. They gonna win again, probably.
That's what I'm seeing from them. Like, y'all fucking up the bag.
Yep.
Ourselves, man. Leave this girl alone and just hoop. Yep. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, leave this girl alone and just hoop. But shout out to them, man.
Nah, girls are.
So, exactly. I ain't what to say. But what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna take one shot. Cause I'm pacing myself. He ain't gonna have me slump.
That's what we do when we went below the belt.
Then we gonna have a conversation for the culture. We got Martin on. My man mentioned Fresh Prince.
Gotta get your groove on.
We talked about that. We gonna have one shot.
Yeah.
Then we gonna get to it, man.
For sure, man.
I want to get paced. After every break,
you feeling good too, baby.
After every break, I take my glasses off. I go in there. How do I look? Like, how do I look?
I love when you drink.
Man, but we had some dope sessions with my guy, man. It's a treat to have him here.
I feel like he an OG, but
he is an OG.
He an OG, but he really like, he young, yeah.
I'll say this, bro. Shout out to B Smooth, bro. He couldn't be here just because he's doing this thing with his family.
For sure.
So we gotta bring Adam. You gotta come back one more time just to be Brandon.
I told you, bro. Bring me about once.
Come back once, and we gotta come on your shit too. Bro.
Sure,
I don't want it to be, hey nigga, come through because we don't ever so.
Even if so, it's always I find pleasure in to just get with my guys, bro. I be around women so much, as well as y'all, dads and shit. I just love this little break that I get from the women. You know what I mean? So even if I gotta come to y'all shit, y'all never come to mine. That's fine, but I know y'all gonna come to my shit.
It gotta be balanced though.
That's fine, bro. That's fine.
But like, you gotta to speak up for B Smooth. You gotta be B Smooth. That nigga, that's our homie, bro. Real. So shout out to you, bro.
He gonna call you out.
Shout out to you whenever you come back,
I need
bro.
people like that around me.
Yeah, sir. But we talked about basketball. We talked about the cultural terms, Martin, Fresh Prince, and we even went on the sidetrack and talked about Our Lady. We weren't trying to.
That's what we love.
But now we're gonna get into that sweet science and we're gonna get into the thing. So where I feel like it's necessary, since Shakur fight tonight, and he's a Shakur advocate.
All my friends love Shakur.
We go
all of them. All my friends love Shakur.
And stop me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You did say
my dogs love Shakur.
In terms of Tank having somebody who could probably potentially give him some problems. Shakur is that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Speak on your boy, man. Speak.
So Shakur has that Floyd in him, where as far as like he has the discipline to stick to the game plan.
Yeah.
Where people are like, when they fight Tank, they
get out of it.
They get out of it. They feel that power and get into panic mode.
That's true.
Because they still want to make it an exciting fight and all the other shit.
But has Shakur got into somebody in the ring like that? I mean, yeah, you're right. He had that. He had that in him. But have he fought a dude who go put? I haven't seen that. I haven't never seen him in a spot where he's like, he either hurt or he got to change something up. I feel like all his fights, they've been easy. I'm not saying he got easy opponents, and it could be because he well trained and skilled. But that's what you should know.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
No, for sure. I think that's more credit to Shakur.
Okay.
Whether because people said that Floyd had a couple boring fights, like Shakur had his last season. I think Shakur's last fight against that ghost looking ass nigga, Edwin Santos.
Yeah.
He look like Ghost from Power. I ain't gonna lie. Look it up. If you can, like put like a little like a thing right there, bring it down like a picture right down. A side by side. Look like Ghost.
Tasha, I want to live my life.
Go! Looking ass nigga. No, but
he was whooping him down for I thought.
But he's the real deal. He's the real deal. But it's just I think with Shakur, man, he has fought some capable opponents, man. Even like Oscar Valdez. He fought Oscar Valdez before the fight after he won the KO of the year.
Yeah.
Even him going into the Olympics and fighting everybody who he's fought. He's Cuban, Curbin on Curbin. He was fighting. You know what I'm saying? And he won the silver medal in the Olympics.
He was crying. I've seen that.
Yeah. And I'm an advocate. Call me crazy if you want. I've been through both. But I believe that the amateurs are harder than the pros.
Say what?
Because in the amateurs, you can't duck nobody. You don't know who you're fighting. And then you only got 3 rounds to fight. So you have to, it's like fast chess. Everybody can play chess. If you know how to play chess, you can play chess. You can go on for an hour.
Yeah.
But if you're playing fast chess, you got to get this shit going. You got to do all this shit in 3 rounds. You got to inflict your whole style in 3 rounds against somebody you have not studied.
Yeah.
Against somebody you don't even know okay, he's the best in the world over there. He may lose. You're like, damn, he was the best in the world. Why the fuck did he lose? So now I got to fight this nigga, and I only got 3 rounds. I do think the pros it's more physically.
It's a game too. Like you could get away with losing a couple rounds, like you said. Like Tank lose a lot of rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Tank be having that shit planned.
But I feel like he set you up. So you know, like you said, it's chess.
That's what it is.
It's chess.
Like
you got more time in the pros.
Shakur is similar to Floyd. He scored. Yeah. He know how to score. But I think sometimes you gotta knock somebody out. Floyd was knocking people out.
Early on, he was.
Okay,
let me say this. My only thing about Shakur is that he fights like Money Mayweather. Where Money Mayweather had to fight like Pretty Boy Floyd before he got to Money Mayweather.
Right.
Pretty Boy was
you know what I'm saying? Like, he had to learn how to beat Money. And I think Shakur is fighting like Money at a young age where it's like,
you gotta knock something out too, bro.
You gotta knock something out.
To sell these fights. Like,
not even to sell these fights, to just inflict your style, to put fear in these niggas. Nobody is fearing Shakur to not fight him. They not fighting him because they're like, I don't want to chase this nigga around.
For sure. That's why I think
100%.
I ain't gonna say his fights is boring, but I just feel like
they're boring, bro.
No, I think
some of them. He's had some exciting fights.
He has some exciting fights. I just don't like how he run his mouth like he really like. That's maybe what it is for me. He talk like he talk like he can't like. I'm not gonna fight y'all. Yeah. To me, he don't like Tank. He be like, man, I was knock him out.
No.
The way he talk.
I respect him,
but Tank knocking people out.
I respect him, though.
Shakur, I watch him, he running, but they say he was hurt. You can say whatever.
That's what every boxer say. Oh, I won a fight I didn't look good in, or I lost a fight. You start seeing him like the 9th round doing some shit like this, like no, bro. I've done that before. I know this. I've done this before. Right. I know when I get out this ring, win or lose, they're like, nigga, what the fuck we just on? I got the ring like, oh man, my wrist. Like my wrist is absolutely fine. No surgery, no nothing. Like but people make excuses for themselves like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, bro. Boxing experience.
He can fight like a
You said that Shakur, in terms of everybody in the division,
out of everybody,
he would get Tank some problems.
He would get
Explain
Tank some
how.
problems.
I need to know how.
Because he had he's a southpaw as well as Tank, so he doesn't have that southpaw advantage that Tank is used to. Like, cause you know what I mean? Like that straight left hand or overhand left hand or uppercut left hand that you showed against Leo Santa Cruz is always there because you're right there, square in the middle. When you're boxing, you want to be on a 45, something type of 90-degree level where like you're not giving everybody all your shit,
your angles.
But if you're southpaw with them, you're on the opposite side right there. So all your advantages, all your advantages are null and void. So you got to figure some other shit out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to cause Tank some problems because Shakur is used to that because he had a more extensive amateur background. But he fought more southpaws than Tank. So he's used to a lot of styles, especially fighting Cubans, man. Cubans start off as southpaws. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're really disciplined. They're going to make you fight their fight regardless. And Shakur is used to that shit. And we all see that Tank, I don't necessarily think that Tank gives away a lot of fights or a lot of early rounds. I think Tank is just, figuring that shit out, calculating everything in his mind. But Shakur is going to have those rounds. Next thing Tank is going to know it's going to be the 9th round. And he's down probably 6-3. And he's going to be having to fight comeback. He's going to have to come back. And I think Shakur is going to be still doing that same game plan, moving around.
Do you think he's going to touch him, though? That's the big thing.
He's going to touch him. Tank is touchable on a certain type of level.
I'm saying, do you think Tank is going to touch him?
He's going to touch him.
If Tank touch him, it's over.
That's what I think.
No.
I feel like if Tank touch him,
he's going to touch him. But Shakur is also aware of that. Well, even like Tank does is a lot. But even if you land, he's rolling with the punches to take the steam off of the punches.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Shakur is...
Take a punch. Why do Tank get so much disrespect, though? I'm going to ask you that.
Yeah. Because he's a top.
Bro.
He's a top.
No, a lot of people say that he's not a boxer, he's just a puncher.
No,
he
can box. Watch the fight with him and Isaac Cruz, and people thought that, oh man, he's afraid of Isaac Cruz. He is not afraid of Isaac Cruz if he beat the nigga with one hand.
He can box.
Why the fuck would I be afraid of a nigga like that? Yeah. I hate when people say that shit. He's ducking Cruz. Why would I duck somebody I beat already?
Right.
With one arm, one hand. So I don't hear that.
A lot of people say he can't box because he knocked people out. But I think he can box.
He can definitely box. It takes a certain degree of difficulty to be able to figure that shit out and implement that shit and force you into getting your ass beat.
Yeah.
And you're trying not to get your ass beat.
Right.
The hardest thing to do is knock somebody out who doesn't want to be knocked out. That's the hardest thing to do. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm at bat with Randy Johnson on the motherfucking pitcher mound. I know he got some shit coming. He's throwing that shit ball. But for me to still get a home run like this, you know what I'm saying? It's out the pitcher's mound, and I'm still getting the home runs.
Right.
That's hard as fuck. That's the same thing that Tank is doing.
Okay.
Niggas is throwing balls. They ain't throwing like right down the middle of the fucking plate.
Right.
And he's still getting those knockouts.
Yeah.
Tank is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think Tank beats Shakur.
You do?
I still think he beats him.
I think he knocks him out.
I don't think he knocks him out.
You think he go the whole 12?
I think he goes to 12.
Oh, you
12
think he'll
rounds.
catch you? You think he'll catch him in that? Okay.
I don't think he.
I feel like when Shakur go to this,
I don't think Shakur would box and stand in. I think Shakur just.
Shakur said tonight he's gonna stand in the box to fight. Oh boy.
He says it all the time.
And
he may.
Tank,
And he may. But however, you never know what happens. Everything can change with one play.
For sure.
I'm gonna say this: Shakur and Tank.
That need to happen.
Shakur might be the one person I want Tank to just whoop his ass. Like just beat the, because I told to Mac and I hate Tank.
I really want to see that fight.
I hate his antics.
I really want to see that fight.
The little goofy shit he be doing, like bro, like it turns me up. But you gotta respect the talent.
You gotta do
respect the kill. But like,
oh, it's tough. The fact that he's so little, it makes it even like you said, it make it more special. Like, dog is different. He's always the smallest fighter.
Yeah.
He's gonna always be the smallest dude that being there with you.
Let me say something real quick, and I'm not sure what it's gonna do for the pod or what it's gonna do for people looking at me with my boxing knowledge. I think Tank is a better technical fighter than Mike Tyson.
I agree with you. Okay. I agree.
People are gonna look at me like, what the fuck? No, Mike Tyson is the
GOAT. I agree with you.
It's not. People hate when I say this shit.
I agree with you.
I cause controversy. Mike Tyson is not in the top 15 of all time. He's not.
Okay.
I would have to think on that, bro.
But let me explain. It's boxing been going on with professional boxing as we know it's been going on for at least 300 years.
Yeah.
And so we've had so many fighters. Mike Tyson hasn't beaten a top tier fighter, an A+ fighter, ever. And if he has like a Larry Holmes, I would give him Larry Holmes. But Larry Holmes was off of a 3-year retirement. And Don King brought him a bag of money, like, I'll give you 4 months to train for this fight. Okay, bet. Each week, the fight went back a week. So by the time he fought Mike Tyson, he only had a month to train.
I'm not giving him
off of that shit. Even Mike Tyson has said himself that he brought Larry Holmes back. And Larry Holmes went on a fucking run after the Mike Tyson fight. And Mike Tyson said if he would have fought Larry Holmes about 3 fights after they fought, he probably would have lost.
Who would you say Mike's best win is? Because I know we had that back and forth online, and he was like, bro, come on the pod. Who would you say Mike's best win is? I personally say Razor Ruddock.
And is that something to brag on?
It's not, but that's my point.
I would say Razor Ruddock, or I would say what's my guy from St. Louis?
Spinks?
Michael Spinks. Because Michael Spinks is undefeated. Yeah. But Michael Spinks was also a natural light heavyweight on the end of his career. Yeah. That was his last fight. Yeah. And people are like, oh, that's Mike Tyson forced him into retirement. No, the fuck he didn't.
He was already
out the game.
Yeah.
Let's be completely
I would say with Mike though, it's something about just knocking a motherfucking head off, bro.
But it's also about who are you knocking out though.
That's what
at a certain level,
optics, bro.
At a certain level, those not look at Floyd. Floyd was knocking everybody out. He was knocking out big names. Yeah. As he got up in weight, as he got better in competition, everybody ain't going.
No.
Everybody ain't going.
No. Some people. And I'm gonna say this: Floyd has one loss. Luis Castillo beat Floyd.
think so? Why?
He beat Floyd. I watched that whole fight from start to finish. I feel like Luis Castillo was a better boxer, landed more, and they gave that to Floyd just because.
I don't be thinking people like you know what's crazy.
Got that one, bro.
Honestly, like watching boxing, Floyd might go, and I'm gonna tell you,
Floyd got one loss, bro.
His defense, bro. I'll never see people fight defense like
that.
Facts. Muhammad Ali was a different era.
Ali didn't throw body shots,
but his defense was like that. Muhammad Ali.
Ali just had it. It was something different.
Ali was a natural light heavyweight as well. That's why he was so fast. He won the golden medal Olympics at light heavyweight. A lot of people don't know this. Even Evander Holyfield.
What was the mindset to go to heavyweight?
He was already a big guy. Okay. And like when niggas go from light heavyweight to heavyweight, niggas like I'm not trying to make weight no more. Okay. You know, I could.
Okay. You could be what you want.
I'm already 6'3", 6'4", and at heavyweight back then there wasn't too many bigger heavyweights like that.
What was the qualifications for heavyweight back then? 200 plus.
I want to ask you about our boy, Errol.
Yeah.
I don't think he should retire.
He's not.
Do you think he said that y'all might not see me no more?
Call it quits.
I don't want Errol to retire. I'm a big Errol fan. I don't know. I don't think he's done, bro. I don't think.
Mac, let me ask you.
He'll still be good.
I got to see what
I think he need to go up.
What fight is out there for Errol?
Fundora. Absolutely.
It's time for
fight somebody who is 6'7". Yeah. She be like, oh, your Errol finna lose. Okay, bet. Watch this. And fight a nigga who was flawed, but it still poses a big threat. And also Errol been squeezing himself into 147
for a long time.
Since the Porter fight.
It's been too long.
Since the Porter fight. Let's be completely
He wasn't supposed to be that thing.
He wasn't supposed to. He was waiting for that Terrence Crawford
fight. He wanted that fight earlier. I think he wanted that fight earlier. He should have got it earlier, but it is what it is. I'm not making no excuses.
Yeah, there's no excuses because
he's one of my
favorite. He was able to make the weight.
Yeah.
I love Errol, but
he didn't move up. Some people. I watched Haney move up in weight. He got better.
And he fought Regis Progress. Yeah. People thought he was going to get knocked out by Regis.
Yeah, but he
knocked him down and beat the fuck out of him.
He looked even better at 140.
Yes.
I'm going to do this, bro.
Some people need to go up in weight.
Some people need to. I think Errol should skip 154.
And go to 160. Floyd said it.
Fuck that 154.
Yeah, it's too close.
It's too close. Go to 160.
Errol, I love you. Enjoy your family. Just relax, bro.
Everybody ain't Terrence.
He would have been against a great.
I'm gonna say
exactly,
this.
Bro.
Everybody ain't Terrence.
I'm gonna say this.
Terrence is great.
I'm gonna ask this, and I don't want to get to.
He making that fight happen though.
I'm gonna ask this, and I'm gonna get to the thing because I want to hear what you got to say. In terms of fights, what's the one fight that you want to see in terms of all the pool of guys right now?
Everything.
What's the one fight you want to see right now?
I know what you want to say.
You know what?
Every week.
You know what I'm saying. I need to hear from Adam, bro.
I want to see Terrence Crawford versus Canelo.
That's what he gonna say.
Say why? Say why?
That's the biggest fight in boxing.
One.
It is.
Like a couple years ago, never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Stay away. Canelo was different. Canelo's getting older. But Marvin Hagler said it best. It's hard to wake up and train when you're waking up in silk sheets. Canelo was in multiple layers of silk sheets right now.
Straight velvet right now.
What you mean by that? He's just rich.
He's just rich. He's comfortable. That's the reason why he's fighting bigger fighters like this is because they're a little slower, so he can still counter them.
Fucked up like that, though.
With Bivol, he fucked up with Bivol. And shout out to my nigga Big Blue on the podcast, man. You want to text him, but you still the pod. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be going live on the motherfucking on the FaceTimes and shit too.
He fucked up with Bivol for real.
That my nigga Blue called it. And me and him, but he was the first one to say it. I was thinking it, but he was like, man, I don't know if Canelo want to deal with this Bivol shit.
He that shit.
He don't want to fight Benny. I love Benny.
Oh, he definitely want to fight him, but Benny ain't big enough.
How?
That's the
name ain't big enough.
The name ain't big enough. So let me tell you. So
Cholo is.
Check it out.
Cholo is.
Don't say it.
People know Charlo. People know Charlo more than they know Benavidez.
Oh my God!
No,
really?
No, that's real.
He ain't even a Cody twin though, fam.
He's.
Other twin didn't want it.
You think he called the other twin?
The other twin didn't want the fight.
Yeah.
No, bro. I think the other twin colder.
I think Jamal is colder. I think Jamal is stronger.
I think he's colder.
But I think Jamal is has more of an all around game than Jamal.
I think
and it's also because he's beating people better than who's Jamal has fought. You know what I mean? Like Jamal hasn't fought the competition. Jamel went undisputed. He had all 4 belts at 154.
Right. Okay, I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
And then also Jamal has also been going through his mental health issues.
Yeah, but he was knocking shit out before that.
But
he was hurting people. Like,
but he also
is he undefeated?
But he also lost.
He's undefeated.
But he's also like when Jamel lost against Tony Harrison. Jamal damn near lost against this nigga we fought on the main event that night as well.
Okay.
Then he also damn near lost against the nigga who he fought before his last fight, where he took a 3-year break.
I think Benavidez is like that. I think he deserves a title. He deserves a title shot, bro.
But he did.
What is it with these guys?
He did have a title shot. Let me take this. He did have a title shot against Canelo before Canelo fought Triple G the second time.
Okay.
He couldn't make weight.
You got to take
and he couldn't pass a fucking drug test. He was on that coke.
Who was?
Benavidez.
Okay.
You got to take that Triple G fight though.
But do you?
Triple G bigger name. Yeah, you got to take that.
Do you respect Canelo's resume with him being on steroids?
See, I never respect anybody on steroids.
Canelo on some shit.
Yeah, bro, his neck is like a lawn.
I don't respect anybody.
Okay.
That bothers me.
Let me put the fire on you.
Because there's people who love Canelo.
I'll put the fire on you, bro.
I've learned to.
I like Canelo.
I've learned to like.
I want to put the fire in you. Then we'll get to the name shortly.
Go ahead.
Wins, but Canelo wins.
I got
Bud winning. I got Bud winning.
I got to read for Bud too.
Only because.
I got Bud winning too. Bro.
Only because.
It's tough. Y'all making it sound like it's like.
It's not
think about it.
It's not
Bud
sweet.
Different, bro.
I've thought about this.
Bud different.
It's not sweet. Only because Bud ain't no little guy.
No, man, he bigger than I thought he was.
And he's also physically strong. You got to think, Bud was a wrestler as well.
He's strong as hell.
So he can get down with the physical shit.
I've never been against him.
I've never been against him. After Errol, I will never again.
I think he's a great in this sport because, for one, I've seen Bud really little fight. I'm like, man, he good, whatever. Mm-hmm. Dog has got bigger, stronger, better. Yep. And it's certain boxes like that. I'm like, man, that is a great.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right.
We're going to take a break real quick.
We're
gonna take a break.
I do too, bro.
I got to break myself too.
I do too, bro. But Bud is different.
It's a Cut Talk broadcast below the belt.
With your broke
All of that shit, bro.
I gotta break that seal too.
Oh, my life.
I'm trying to be better.
But it's gotten better. The truth come out. This is called Truth Reposado.
Empty like the other one.
We had
ass in the video.
It's his fault.
With the daughters in here.
It's his fault. I'm stitching. It's his fault.
Hey, I'll take the blame. The
thing I'm trying to hit on
Canelo.
I'm gonna end with the sweet science, and like I said, I took the Lakers. I'm bringing the Lakers back out, and then that's gonna trickle into the thing. So Lakers, go. Then I'm gonna say my.
No, would you go? Because I gotta defend them.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna defend them.
Okay, I won't be no Bronny James. Bronny James. We'll say that. We'll talk about this and get to the game. I ain't even gonna be that type of guy.
Okay.
They draft him.
Second round.
Second round. Go. That was warranted.
Who've ever dissected a second round pick?
Nobody.
Why are we having this conversation?
That's why
I want to go with this.
That
bothers me, bro. It bothers me. A first round draft pick, we like, we don't know about him. He might be a buzz. Second and third round, bro. Who really cares?
Nobody give a fuck about
who really cares? But
nobody gives a fuck about the last of the first round.
People care, man. That's ridiculous. I don't remember a second round pick. We like, man, he got to be cold. When did that second round pick we said? No, got to be cold.
Okay, let me ask you.
Was Kawhi second round? Or
I was lateral.
But he was like lateral.
But we wasn't expecting him to be like great.
That's the point.
Let me ask you.
That bothers me.
When y'all think of NBA players, what's the first thought? If it's NBA players, what do y'all think of?
They can beat regular players.
Well, I think
that's your first thought, bro.
Bronny can beat me.
When I think of NBA players, I think of a person. Right now, if I think of NBA players, I would think of a person who can do a lot of things, not just score, facilitate, steal, rebound, play an all-around game. What's wrong with this kid being drafted at the 55th pick in the second round?
Was it warranted?
What's wrong with it? It doesn't matter who.
No, it does matter, bro.
If your nephew was to get drafted in the 3rd round right now,
nobody's arguing about it. It does matter, bro.
Nobody's arguing.
It does matter. I'll say this because I come from a basketball background. It does matter if there's 20 other players deserving that spot.
You don't think that dude is 50? You don't think he's 55th player?
No. No.
Name 54 players you think you could go for.
I couldn't even name them.
So how could you say it?
I agree.
Kyle Kuzma was drafted in the second round.
Let me butt in.
Okay, go ahead.
In terms of resume, playing in the Pac-12, averaging 4 point whatever points. Even people on his team, the best player on his team went undrafted. Boogie Ellis went undrafted.
But who's his daddy?
It don't matter. That's what I'm saying.
It don't know. But at this point,
at the end of the day, when you drafted,
if they would have drafted him in the first round, I would have understood your point. But the fact that he wasn't a first round draft pick, it's bad.
You know why it invalidates it? You know what invalidates it?
He getting headed on, bro.
Joker was drafted in the second round.
Yeah, but when nobody, that's exactly my point.
But that's what
we wasn't looking at that.
It just goes.
It was a Taco Bell commercial. It was a Taco Bell commercial where Joker was getting drafted.
It goes to show the second round matters. It goes to show.
It doesn't though.
It do though.
Second round is to me anything outside of a first round is the player development.
The best player in our game right now was the second round draft.
Yeah, but nobody. But did that matter? Did they know what Joker was gonna be? Did the Bucks know what Giannis was gonna be?
They didn't know. They didn't know. But bro, it matters, bro. It matters.
It doesn't. I really don't think it does.
It matters.
I think it's a lot of guys who go undrafted, who work their butt off and they become great. It's all about your work ethic. Joker was second round. He probably was deserving of it. He worked his ass off.
So Mac, let me ask you this: you think playing in the Pac-12, averaging 4 whatever points per game, he should have been drafted? You think he should have been drafted? Take LeBron out of it.
Who?
LeBron, he should have been drafted. You think, honestly, LeBron, he should have been drafted?
Somewhere, yeah. Because of resources, yeah.
We also take resources
out of it. Take game.
Yeah.
Game. So check it out. So what we also are like, a lot of people are like not looking at is that he had that heart problem that made him.
No, true.
You know what I'm saying? That cut back the minutes and the productivity.
True.
Because picture if he didn't have that shit, he probably would have been averaging about 14.
Right.
Without the limited minutes.
He was already a McDonald's All-American.
All-American already.
And that wasn't because of his dad. He was one of the best players, high school players at that time.
I see. It's 2v1 in this moment.
No, bro. I honestly think people
Rashad McCants made the McDonald's All-American. He could have been a McCants.
Listen, his draft combine grade.
Crazy.
High.
Crazy.
Come on, bro.
Then why do they do it? Why do they do the combine?
In the draft combine, he had one of the best grades.
I'm about to be controversial. I'm below the belt. I'm below the belt. I'm below the fucking belt. Boxing with your broke ass. And man, fuck it. We need to have more black nepotism.
Facts.
Okay, that's a big drum. Speak on that. Why? Say why.
Because it happens all the fucking time. Luke Walton wasn't shit.
Oh my God. He had to be a head coach off of being a bench player.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nobody said anything about it.
Nobody said nothing about it.
Look at all these owners.
Let me lean back.
Look at it.
Even Luke Walton wasn't a great.
I don't know how you feel this
situation. The daddy wasn't the all-time great.
He got me triggered, bro. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Black people, we talk about black excellence.
Yep.
You just said it need to be more black nepotism.
Yep.
Is nepotism excellence?
At some degree?
Yes. Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yes.
Why is you? Let me say. Wait. Smooth. Jeannie Buss. What the fuck does she know about NBA?
She won a championship.
That's nepotism.
Exactly.
Don't make it right.
She did a good job at it. She did a good job at it. She won a championship.
Ron can save a lot of people.
Check it out. So we're dealing with the only person who's really been like shaking the fucking table on I'm the greatest of all time off of just genes and DNA and genetics alone. I'm taking these motherfucking genes. I'm gonna at least try.
And he's showing you signs that he got the genes.
And it ain't like I'm trying. Like, okay, I'm taking the lottery pick. No, the second round, 55th.
Why is it a big deal?
I'm taking a chance.
The first round pick the Lakers got is a solid.
We're not gonna be better or worse.
Shout out to Dalton
off of any pick.
Dalton Connect. Game. Tennessee legend.
So second round now. We get in the second round. Bro, Kyle Kuzma was drafted in the second round. People was like, oh, okay. We didn't care.
He was at the crib celebrating.
Okay,
he was at the crib celebrating.
He wasn't sitting at the table. He knew he was going to get drafted.
We ain't taking shit off the second round.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It's at the NFL.
And the dude that both drafted average more less points than him.
Nigga, what? What?
We can draft up potential in the first round.
I'm gonna ask y'all this.
People at this point.
I'm gonna ask y'all.
They could have picked me. They would have been like, okay, who was Adam Willis?
We don't care.
We'll figure it out.
He probably gonna be on the summer league team anyway.
Right.
You know.
I'm gonna ask y'all this, and we gonna get.
Y'all got it rough.
We gonna get to the thing. Listen, there's some real shit I'm gonna talk about in the day. Take my glasses off.
Take it off.
I don't want to take mine off.
I'm JP.
I'm gonna put my shit back on, bro. But in terms of winning and getting better, do you honestly think LeBron was thinking about, okay, drafting my son will get us to another level? Do you think he was thinking about that? Answer me that. Honestly, just answer me that.
No.
I don't know.
But nobody in the second round is going to help them win a championship.
Exactly.
Jokic was the best. Jokic was the second.
So you're a Bucks fan, right?
I am.
Do you think that first round pick they drafted was them to get better?
It could potentially be. You never know.
No. It could be like that.
You never know.
It could be like that with the second round pick.
Don't lie to yourself.
But with us, you never know. Because Giannis was 16. I didn't know Giannis.
So why you doing that with that young boy in the second round?
Kobe was what, 13?
You not keeping that same.
But no. The thing, I never saw Giannis play. I've watched Bronny games, bro.
Okay.
I've seen Bronny. I know what it is. Okay. Well, bro.
Okay.
He not that, bro.
So Giannis was.
You didn't know.
Nobody knows.
Was it? No,
you didn't see him.
You got to think.
We seen Giannis play rookie year.
You got to think.
You understand player development.
No, you got to think. Bro was 18, 6'9", raw. You don't know what he could turn into.
Swimmer.
Came back the next couple years, 6'11".
We also seen Sean Bradley, 7'7", and ain't do shit.
I really don't understand like a lot of this.
Right?
To me, some of that be weird, bro.
Okay,
but you draft him for potential. You might be drafting a guy because of his work ethic or because of his resources. They probably drafted Bronny off the fact of
he was there early.
He got a great around.
No, man, be real, bro. No, bro.
I'm watching this young kid how he move, bro. He moving like a professional.
So Matt, if his name was Bronny McDowell, they drafted him.
If LeBron,
take LeBron out. No, LeBron.
Michael Jordan's son got a job right now.
If his name was Ronnie Jackson.
Listen, LeBron, Michael Jordan got a son right now who designed some of his sneakers. I'm a sneaker head. They trash. And they be going for high. The trophy room, shout out to him. I would buy them, but they too high and they're not that cold to me. But he got a job and he making money. Do he deserve that job to make Jordan shoes?
Okay, so
that's nepotism. What's wrong with it? I hate on the guy.
Because it takes away from merit. It takes away
from
what
wrong
you
with
really
you being
do.
a beard? Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you's a billionaire, Sky's gonna be doing something important.
Yep.
She ain't gonna be working at the bank. She ain't gonna be working at U.S. Bank. But if I'm lying, I'm flying. You a billionaire, and you always is like this, bro. You always be like, I worked hard for it. My kid gotta get out of the mud. If you a billionaire, she might not have to get her hands dirty like you, but she gonna be always.
Let me ask you.
She ain't gonna go without shit.
She gonna be in there.
Ronnie
be in the fucking training rooms. People in them fucking early in practice.
He's sitting in them ice baths too. I can't stop you from doing nothing you want to do.
Exactly.
Like you just said, if you scare a boy when at 15, when you at working, they supposed to be at school. She did school.
Yeah. People are gonna
do what they want to do,
regardless.
I realize I'm getting older. It feels good for me to be. I think the reason why I am a homebody because if I'm watching a fight and enjoying y'all, and I can see my kid running around, I'm at peace.
Yeah.
But if I don't, my kid out the street, I don't know where she at. I'm never gonna be at peace.
Yeah.
Or my wife ain't. One of us not gonna be at peace. That's how I feel for my parents now. Yeah. We grown now, but our parents still be like, you know,
what y'all doing?
I'm just trying to see what you know.
Yeah. Pop up on you randomly.
Chilling,
like
leave out the house bouncing a
basketball.
But
my dad have told me like, man, I know who I raised, so I ain't really worried, you know. But I'm like, well, why you call me? You want to come up watch the game with me?
Right.
And that's dope too. My dad like my best friend.
That's facts, and it just goes to show what we got going on. The young ladies in our house, bro. It's love and concern there. We started from Martin the Fresh Prince to, bro. What the fuck are our young ladies do gonna be like that? So
that's a dope thing.
It showed the love there. And like, don't get me wrong, like a son would have been cool, but like I wouldn't trade my situation.
I don't even know if I can have a son.
I wouldn't trade.
I think I'm.
Oh no.
I would still take a love.
If I had a son,
I'd
I
take
have to relearn a different way of parenting. He could be hanging around some kid boys. Probably.
You know what it is? You know what it is now with a son.
It's tough on these boys.
I feel like with a girl, with a young lady, and just me just theorizing. You gotta tell them shit. With a young boy, you gotta exactly.
For sure.
Like my young boy, if he downstairs watching me cut, daddy doing that. Okay, I'm gonna be in the corner playing.
For sure.
I see daddy going to work.
But your daughter's gonna see that too, just in a different way.
I gotta tell her like, baby, I was
she gonna see it.
She see it. She definitely
she gonna see you going to work every morning.
Yeah.
She gonna see how you treat her mom, but she gonna be like, that's what a man's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And for the girls though, man,
and you showing them.
And they're not gonna they see it, but they're not gonna realize it until they have to deal with it.
That's
in real time. You know what I mean? Where a boy is that. Okay, this is what I have to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm following in his footsteps, so I gotta do exactly what he's had to do. Type of shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll be transparent and real for this section, and we'll get to boxing, bro. I think the biggest thing for me with a son, bro, is like, I just don't want to see my last name die.
That's what I told my wife.
Like just being real. Like I just don't want to. And I got a younger cousin who will pace.
I don't have no.
You can still have. But I just don't want to see. I don't want to see the last name. Go. And she don't get me wrong, she can hyphen her name, Pace, whatever, but that ain't.
But do you really want him?
Right.
As you get your ass in the dishes.
But like you,
would you like him to spread?
But like
spot free, man.
I'll be a little selfish and say like I
understand that part.
You want to see the last name live on. But at the end of the day, like with my baby girls, man, like I'm not gonna trade that.
No.
To see that.
Because women be the strongest people in the family.
Exactly. Always.
They always hold it together.
When grandma passed, the family crumbles and separates.
Oh man. There's always the woman.
When granddad died, we still barbecue, we move on with our lives.
Bro.
I get the company.
Grandma gonna be sad you go visit grandma.
You know, but my thing is I dealt with that for a minute, but then I also think about it. I don't want to get too deep on it. But are our last names really our last names in the first fucking place?
See, that's different. That's a different conversation.
Like,
but for us, that's all we know.
That's all we know.
Now we gonna historically,
but that blood gonna be blood.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Because we know we're gonna have a great grandchild. Like, what's your daddy Adam? What's your daddy Mark?
The blood got to be known by something.
Right.
That's all that is. But in terms of the name. You
you on the spot.
I understand what you're saying.
That's another. That's another. You know what I mean?
So do we really want to pride that last name?
We'll say that, but
I agree with you.
My last name Willis. Yeah. I know there ain't no African ancestry in that motherfucker.
Bro, I looked at my ancestry kid. I did it.
Mine was crazy too.
I was really like shocked how much European.
Yeah, no, mine was crazy too, bro.
My wife was like, "Hey, you white? You got more than me." I was like,
no,
like, well, let me see it.
Yeah,
I was
never
like,
did this.
Shit, trying to do it.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know that.
I got. Hey, bro.
I was like, yeah.
I got family all through Ireland, bro.
That's dope.
Ireland,
it's dope, but it's crazy. It's crazy, though.
I've never checked my DNA.
I'm Lucky Charm like a motherfucker.
Why you got green eyes?
Yeah, bro.
My daddy had blue eyes.
It is. It's one of the things where for us.
But that's why he said like it's your last name. That's going back to what you just said. Is it really your last name?
But you need something to identify.
Yeah. You got it.
That's just what we got.
For sure. That's it.
But at that point,
all
I
we know.
identify as my immediate family.
For sure.
Because eventually, certain traits are going to just trickle down regardless. Yeah. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own tribe. Everybody looks like a certain way. Everybody acts a certain way, whether we like to admit it or not.
Some people are stronger.
Yeah, some people are stronger in certain aspects, and some people are.
One question for both of y'all, and then we're gonna get to boxing, bro. And that's dope.
We're talking some real boxing. Wait for a second. We're talking some real.
That's
shit.
some dope shit.
Boxing is life, so
that's some dope shit you just said.
Bro.
In terms of
because
you said your last name really ain't your last name.
Yeah. I think
but in terms of how you are, what would you want to pass down? Yeah, Mac is Mac, but take Mac away.
Honestly,
what trait would you want to be passed down to where like this me, this my clan?
Honestly, tell you the truth, I don't know. I want family. I want it to be tradition. Like for me, I'm big right now. I'm big right now on bro like just like little things like barbecue this day or we having a brunch. Like I want my daughter to be that with her family. I want to host things. I want us to get together because I know like with life, bro, we work. You work. It's hard for us to get up. It really is. And it's hard for you to even get up with your mom and your dad sometimes, and your auntie and your uncle. And life is short, bro. It's precious. Yeah. Anytime I can get my family together, bro, I'm like a kid. My wife be like, you up to you got me throwing out. She like, you always talking about how you don't want to host stuff, but you be the first one to be like. And I be like, yeah, bro. That's
somebody gotta do it.
Yeah. That's because of family. I wouldn't get like that. See my uncle drunk. You know?
Yeah.
We them guys now.
We're looking for the tradition, but we should be setting the tradition. So I like that what you're saying.
That's what
go ahead, bro. Take. Take Willis out of it. Yeah. If you had to replace Willis with a trait, what would your trait be that passes down from generation?
Man, that's really easy for me because my great grandmother, she lived to be 107, man.
Oh, shut up.
Lived to be 107, man, and she always instilled in us love everybody. Yeah. If she came through right now and she met y'all for 5 minutes and she's like, I just want to step by and say hi. She'll say, I love you to you, walk in, talk to all the kids, I love you, I'll see you later. Why? Because everybody, I love you, no matter what. She can just meet you. She's the Clinton Rose Center over there off of 3rd in Burleigh. Mm-hmm. She was there, but she would volunteer helping old people. But she would have 20 years over them. She would volunteer, you know what I'm saying? Like
she was older than them.
Older than them. And my grandma didn't start losing her shit until she was about 106. So she lived a fruitful life until like the last year of her life. But even then, she was still like, remembering certain things and certain people. But that's how you know she had a steep downhill. But at 107 years old, man,
that's her purpose, bro.
That was her purpose, bro.
That's why you said
I need her to hear, bro.
Bringing your kid into evil in the world, like. But to have people like that, bro, like. That's beautiful. That's what we need.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like my whole thing is, man, I respect and I love everybody right off the bat. It's gonna take something for you to do something for me to snatch that.
Sometimes that's a downfall. I realize I get older. I show love and respect to everybody, and sometimes I don't show it back, and I be feeling salty.
That's fine.
We gonna get into that later.
That's fine.
Remember that, man. Remember you said that. Remember you said
but
that.
I'm not gonna change.
Never change you.
Never gonna change.
Never change you.
Remember we said that, man.
But just know, like, okay, I'm not gonna be around you like that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could deal with you, or I don't have to deal with you. That's still my decision.
Right.
But now you took that trait away from you that I was bringing to you, so I can't show you that no more. And that's fine.
You played yourself.
You played yourself, and that's absolutely fine because I have the decision to remove myself from this and not
put
myself back in the situation again.
For sure.
But because I dealt with that too, like just like a lot. Bro, you remember trauma from back in the day? Like, oh, who ruined you in middle school? I remember I had this one chick, man. I ain't gonna say her name, Barbara. But I ain't gonna say her name, Barbara. But she dumped me, bro. She said I was too nice. And then so we got back together, and she said I was too mean. I'm like, so bitch, what the fuck do you want from me? What more do you want from me?
Be both.
So it's like, so I'm like, so, but I felt out of my body being the bad boy that she wanted, but I felt more comfortable, and she felt more comfortable with me being with that. In hindsight, looking back at it, she just never had nobody that she could deal with like that. She didn't know how to react to that love that I was giving.
Right.
We gon'
okay.
That's gonna be tough too.
That's tough.
We gonna talk about
you don't get that, you don't know.
We gonna talk about that too, bro. In terms of me, my little ladies, all y'all said definitely. But I would say, man, just with my little ones now, bro, just dog, bro. When Skylar walked in the building, she focused, she dedicated, she willing to do whatever she got to do to get better. Yeah. On my side, I can't speak for Danielle.
You wanted to be a dog.
And I don't mean dog.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this. Women can be that.
I don't mean dog in terms of trying to be a dude. That ain't what I'm talking about.
The mindset of not losing.
That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Skylar. She dedicated. She there when the lights off. She do her due diligence, and she trying to get somewhere. That's what if I could pass anything to her, like if I know she got that, of course God, but I'm not talking about, but in terms of a trait,
right.
Like Skylar willing to do whatever she got to do to get to the next day, and I have to have that for us to be here. Right. I'm just being totally transparent. So if I know Skylar got that because she seen that from her daddy, I can rest easy.
The dope thing about that is, bro, we seeing that so much right now with women.
Yeah, man.
Dogs.
Just
and you know
bro.
what?
Like,
and people try to act like it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad
thing that Angel Reese play ball like that. It's not a bad thing that these women are competing and talking crap to each other and being as competitive.
Yeah.
It's okay for us to do it. It's okay for them to do it.
Even Caitlin's a dog.
She's a dog.
Fucking dog.
It's okay to be that. It's okay to be that as a woman.
But that's the one thing I want to give. Because, bro, if you meet me, and I'm not trying to big up myself, but I'm just being real. If you meet me and you see me, you know I don't work no regular blue collar job. If you shake my hand and feel what my hand feel like,
gritty.
Or this nigga do. Nigga work some 12-hour job. Like you get that vibe from me, bro. If you see my eyes, bro, on a weekday, motherfuckers is yellow, bro. You know, or he do something crazy. Yeah. So like, I don't want that for Skylar in terms of a physical job. But in turn, there you go. If Skylar got a mindset to where I'm learning this until I can't sleep, I'm doing the extra mile, so I'm prepared to go in. Even bro, just was saying this shit, but this was a motherfucker, bro. Saying this shit. So if Skylar got the mindset to where like I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure the shit keep going, bro. That's when I'm on board with that, because I know generation after generation is gonna trickle down. Pace somewhere. We somewhere out there. I don't know what. We still somewhere out there, bro.
Your last name is contradictory to your fucking ethic.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't pacing shit.
No, bro. Keep up the pace. No, bro. Like, and that's gonna get to where like the theme is, and y'all gonna, each one of y'all can add and understand where I'm coming from that. Yeah. But that's just the one thing I want baby girl to have, bro. Sure. Don't rely, cause keep it real, she gonna be a beautiful young lady when she get older.
Oh yeah.
Don't be relying on no nigga to just take care of you. Yeah. Like, I know your daddy did it for you, but like,
he gonna have to work his for fighting.
And like, no, what I want is, I got my own. Yeah. Like, just cause you bring some money to the table, that don't automatically mean like you could just.
No, because I think a lot of people, a lot of men try to, I make money, and this.
I make 6 figures, so maybe I can like, hell,
doesn't make you solid.
Like me too.
It's people who make chicken and they ain't solid.
Yeah, so that's
There's a lot of people who respect the bag over
lame nigga with money.
Yeah.
Man, so like, of course, I want God in her life. Yeah. But in terms of a trait, just the dog, we're like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Like, I'm gonna eat ramen noodles until I'm gonna eat bologna sandwiches until I have to. But that's the one thing I wanna give to Skylar and Sienna. It's funny we say Sienna because we don't never call her that. But yeah, man, that's something I want to give to baby.
So we got tradition, and that dog, and love everybody.
Yeah, bro, you put all that together, you got a solid. That's a family. That's a family oriented person.
That's a nasty ass mix right there, bro.
I love it,
man. For sure.
You gotta Mac the game, pace yourself, but understand what will is.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You got that. See, you got that pen, bro. Your pen.
Hey, that's the first off the top of the dome. I'm riding on
the fact that he put that together that quick, he ain't come with that. He's
Kendrick and this and shit.
They ain't like us, man.
We gonna take one more little break.
Yeah,
I got a break to seal.
Yeah.
But then we gonna get to that sweet science, and then we gonna get to the thing. But I love both of y'all, man. I'm still low key mad at this guy.
Hey.
Don't be mad at him.
He said something. I'm thinking about it the whole time, bro. I'm like, no, bro.
I did everything right.
No, you did, bro. You did. But it's